Hello everyone. Welcome to Mind Mosaic channel. We are going to learn about inflammation and repair in a form of questions and answers. Remember to subscribe to see content like this one. What is the difference between cell injury and inflammation? Cell injury can be induced in isolated single cells, monocellular organisms, for example amoeba, or cells grown in tissue culture. In contrast, inflammation cannot be induced in monocellular organisms or in cells cultured in vitro. An inflammatory response is a reaction to cell injury that can occur only in vascularized tissues of multicellular organisms. The same noxious stimuli that cause cell injury, however, can cause inflammation as well. 2. What is the aim of inflammation? In general, the aim of inflammation is to eliminate or neutralize the cause of injury and repair its consequences. For example, the ultimate goal of an inflammatory response to bacteria is to destroy them and/or neutralize their adverse effects by limiting their spread inside the body. The inflammatory response is also important for repairing the tissues damaged or destroyed by bacteria. Not all inflammations have such an obvious aim, and in some instances, the initial salutary effect of inflammation is overshadowed by unforeseen adverse outcomes. Three. What are the main components of inflammation? The inflammatory response is based on a coordinated activation and interaction of numerous components, which can be grouped under three major headings: and vascular response and cellular response and humoral response, chemical mediators of inflammation. 4. 4. What is the difference between acute and chronic inflammation? Acute inflammation is an immediate reaction to injury. Typically, as its name implies, Latin acutus, sharp, it has a sudden onset and is of short duration. It lasts a few hours or days. In contrast, chronic inflammation, Greek chronos, time, lasts longer. Acute inflammation can become chronic, but the exact point of transition from one to another form of inflammation cannot be precisely defined. The onset of a chronic inflammation cannot be established in most cases. Pathologic changes caused by acute inflammation differ from those caused by chronic inflammation. Acute inflammation is typically mediated by neutrophils. Chronic inflammation is mediated by macrophages, lymphocytes, and plasma cells, and it often involves fibroblasts, angioblasts, and other tissue components seen in repair reactions.